Mechanic Diner School, Abandoned House, Writer's House, Mechanic's House, Pastor's House, Mayor's House, Shopkeeper's House, Doctor's House, Your House, Clinic, Shop, Park, Church, Cemetery, Town Hall, Beach. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 18 locations. 18 locations plus sometimes at the beginning of the month there's a separate dialogue, sometimes at the end of the month there's a separate dialogue, so that's 20 locations pretty much. Yay. So initialize month 1, exit 2. So oh, I don't even have a thing for this yet. Initialize month, oh yes I do. Let me save that. Initialize month 1. Missing script. Why? That's odd. So the script should be initialize month 1. Oh, because I removed the underscore, isn't it? Exit to... Surprisingly, you're supposed to exit to not the town month 1, but player house month 1. Supposed to go player house month 1. Except it doesn't exist yet. So we're going to go here, prologue, copy, and oh, we can't do this. We need to use this. So we go prologue, copy, and paste, except it's going to be called player house month 1 dot unity. Player house month 1. Save. So that instead of canvas text, instead of prologue, player house month 1. Well, it's March. I mean, not March, April. But let's just leave that there for now. Player house month 1. So what do I need to change? Event system. No, UI scripts. This scene is player house. And then we save scene. Exit to not initialize month 1. Exit to town month 1. So when you leave, when you start April in your house, and then when you leave your house, you go to the town. Good. Oh, sorry, I just touched the mic. Good. Save. And then assets preload. Initialize game. No, just close. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that move. Okay, this game. Public static variable player house current page int equals 1. Right, so we got the player house, and then in exit 2, that's fine, and then here case player house show current page initialize game dot player house current page break. Player house and then month 1 player house. So when player house access to town 1 month. Actually, let me just go initialize game. Let's just make this 2 for testing purposes. Build all. and then test. Alright, do it and run. So we need to do this for all 20 locations. Oh, actually no, because if the start of the month has another scene, then we need to make sure that we go to that scene instead. Anyway, let's pretend there isn't for now. Title screen animation, and then prologue. Blah de blah de blah for 30 pages, and then we end the dialogue. April. Oh wait, the other scenes aren't in the build list. Let's just call this Player House April, because that's a bit weird. Player House April. Build settings. We need Player House. Month 1, Town Month 1. Alright, do it and run. So when we get to the Player House in April, it should be page 2, because I just set it at page 2 for no good reason. Title screen, animation, prologue, April. Player House April at page 2. See, now once we set up the template, we can just copy and paste. We can just copy and paste the template, write a few lines of code, and it works. So you see why it's, and then you skip dialogue and you go to town. These are not wired up yet. So you see the importance of writing good modular code is that if you write it well, you can just reuse everything very easily. And that's really the point here. What happens now? Now we can write the script for, we can write the code for, we have 20 locations. So maybe we should do that now. Save, town month 1. So we have all 20 locations. Public, so let's do this. Variable exit to string. This should be afterwards. So let's just do that. So initialize game. Declare all static variables. Declare current page for all locations. And then we need to declare variables for player choices to do. Each location. Why is that there? The static variable should be up here. Funny. Variable exit to. In inspector, define next scene to go to. Good. Yield wafer. Maybe time. Wait for end of start animation, if there is a start animation, and then you just go to next scene after initialization. Alright, so there's the prologue, And then this month start, current page, and then there's like month end current page. Month end current page, and then there's the epilogue current page. So there's going to be 20 of these, no, 22 of these. Month start, month end, player house, and then we just go around, I guess. Go around all the locations. Player house. What do we call them? Doctor House? Doctor House current page. And then, well, what we should do is shopkeeper house. We should keep this consistent. And if possible, keep it in the same order, but I already messed that one up. Shopkeeper house. And then mayor house. And then pastor house. Not pasta as in spaghetti, but pasta house. I like some pasta right now, actually. Mechanic house, that's the diner house. Internally, we call it the diner's house. But grammatically, it doesn't really make sense, like a diner house. Diner house current page. And writer house. Not every location is going to have stuff. Crap, it's writer. Like not every location is gonna have 30 pages of dialogue every single month, because it's not that many people, and it's gonna be a bit long-winded if it were. Abandoned. Abandoned house current page. School. School current page. Diner current page. And mechanic current page. And then park current page. And shop current page. And clinic current page. And then I have park already. Church current page. We should put park down here. I don't know why. It's a lot of stuff to keep track of, isn't it? Church current page. Town hall current page. Cemetery current page. And beach current page. So there should be 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. 26 minus 4 is 22. 5. 10. 20. Okay, 22. 22 locations. Good. And then now I need all these variables on the on change. So I need a case for each one, right? And maybe I should keep this in order. So let's say case prologue, case month start. Case month start. Oops, that. I should just copy and paste, shouldn't I? Initialize game month start current page. So case month start, show current page, initialize game month start current page, break, player house, right, and then we copy and paste. Case doctor house, and this is doctor house current page. I hope, see, I mean, I'm really terrified that I might make spelling mistakes, and then I'm gonna have to find spelling mistakes in all this code. Shopkeeper, because you know that sort of thing does happen. Shopkeeper house. Maybe I should use lowercase instead of uppercase, because this is lowercase. Let's just keep it like this. Oh man, I'd be so sad if there's like spelling mistakes. And then like you try to make things work and you're wondering why they don't work, and then you spend hours going through your code to find a spelling mistake. That's the part of programming that nobody likes. Nobody likes. Pasta house. I still want pasta. Oh, let me just copy and paste this bit first. Pasta. And then diner house. And then case writer house. Not sure if there's a better way to do this. There might be. I don't think so though. I think this time we got things fairly efficient. I can't imagine a better way to do this. Abandoned house current page. And you do need all of this because like you know every month different things happen. Like, you have to remember which page you're on for each dialogue at each location. I just remembered. Oh no. Some locations have multiple people, and you can talk to each one, and you can be at a different point in the dialogue for each person. I might just change the script. I might just change the script so that that's not the case. I might have to rewrite the script to make this easier for myself. Because, I mean, if you can talk to... Like, if you go to the... Like, let's say there's 2 people at the beach. You go to the beach, you talk to one person, they say one thing. And you leave the beach, you come back, you talk to the other person, they say a different thing. Or you leave the beach, you come back, you talk to the first person again, they don't say anything, so they give you a different dialogue because they already talked to you, so they say, oh, hi again. But then the other... Crap. I might just rewrite my my dialogue so that each location only has one conversation in it. Or maybe I can use the pages to do this. So you know No, I can use the pages to do this because there can be a page where, so let's say page 1, both people are not activated. You talk to one person, then it brings you back to page 2, where one person has already been talked to, the other person hasn't. And if you click on this person, it goes to a different place than in page 1 where it goes to. It probably doesn't make any sense to you, me trying to describe this to you in words. But maybe I can have the different states as pages. I want to try and do this with fewer variables just to make sure that things are not too complicated. Alright, so this is something I need to think about. After, I stop recording, I need to think about this. School current. Oh, see, look at that. 3 O's for school. Spelling mistakes, man. Oh, crap. Yeah, okay. I guess I can just use different pages instead of using different variables. And by remembering the current page, that in effect remembers who you've talked to, because that page actually has within it, built into it, who you've talked to. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because at the end of a conversation, you come out. I'm so sad. I'll need to think about this. I will need to think about this. What happens when there's more than one conversation tree mechanic? I can rewrite the script so that doesn't happen. I can. Yep. I just don't want more variables. You know what I mean? Oh wait, no, because the current page doesn't need to be set until the end of a dialog tree. I can have like a conditional thing if I need to, like have a separate function for a conditional thing. Okay. That might be okay. Well, it's something I need to figure out, obviously. Clinic, and I just hope it's not gonna be more complicated than it needs to be. I guess I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Park. How to do that conditional is what I need to think about, really. Church, current page. And then town hall. Cemetery. You only ever go to the cemetery once in the entire game. Spoilers. Yeah, you don't go to the cemetery very often. Which makes sense. I can always just put more stuff in. Like so far you only go to the cemetery once. If I want to spend more time on my game, I can just kind of put more stuff in. Like the rooms that are empty now don't necessarily have to be empty later on if I just kind of add more story, you know what I mean? Month end. And epilogue. Oh crap, let's copy and paste this. Copy and oops. Copy and paste. Epilogue. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22. Yeah, alright, so depending on what this scene is, it sets what the current page is, reading from the static variables. And the static variables are defined here, and they're read here, and they can be changed at the beginning of each month if necessary. Should probably do that. Should probably do that right now. So just copy and paste. Copy this and initialize month. So in initialize months, define variables for month start. Starting pages for all dialogue. So this stuff, obviously we don't want it to be public static. Let me just I just did that to get the variable names. We don't need the prologue, and we don't need the epilogue. And for all we know, what am I doing? We don't need all that neither. Let me just delete unnecessary things. So for all we know, everything is page 1 except when it's not, which we'll have to figure out. On a month-by-month basis? I don't... Ooh, this is... Huh. On a month-by-month basis. Like, for example... That's awkward. Do I code it on a month-by-month basis? Like, for example, in some months, depending on what you did on the previous month, it'll be a different dialogue at a location. So then you have to read from a different variable what this variable should be. And that happens on a month-by-month basis. And it's not something that we can do in the inspector, I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna have to be on a month-by-month basis. That's awkward. No, it's not awkward. It's not awkward because that's the whole point. The whole point of initialize month 1 is that we don't use the same initialization script every month. We have to have a custom initialization script for every single month, and there's going to be like 13 months, and each one is going to be different because how you initialize is different every time, and we just have to hard code it. Do we have to hard code it? I wish I didn't have to hard code it. Again, it's something I need to think about. Oh crap! It's a initialized game. Static functions. All right, here we go. All right, build. Then the buttons, town month. We need UI scripts here. UI create empty UI scripts. We need scripts to go to each location. And button load scene exit to. What we can do is just use these, because this we can just kind of that's kind of wiring them up custom. We need the current month. What is the current month? Declare variables for player choices. Declare variable for current month. What we need is public static variable current month int equals 1. And then in the initialized month, we need to say that equals 1. I know I did this already, but when it's month 2, then we need to do this. We need to change this. Current month. Actually, change scene. Exit. This shouldn't be called change scene. It really should be called exit scene. Exit scene. Let's change this to exit scene. And we need to find and make sure that none of this is broken. UI scripts. Load scene. Oh no, did I break all of these buttons? I broke all of these buttons. Crap. I broke all the buttons, guys. I broke all the buttons. Load scene, exit scene. But UI script exits to town month 1. I broke all the buttons. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Next scene. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Go page, not that one. Exit scene. What was it before? Next scene? Alright, well, I think I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to write the code for the buttons from the town screen to go to each of the locations. I already have some idea. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. I already have some idea as to how to do it. And also in the meantime, I'm going to have to change all of this. Not change scene, exit scene, and this is next page. Change page to page 5. I just broke all of this. Why did I do that? Why would I do that? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so I'm gonna do this in my own time. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.